Thanks for tuning in to the Conch, a BringJoy podcast. I'm your host, Joy Newlish. I'm a first-generation Conch raised by a fourth. What does that add up to? A whole lot of Conch pride. And that's what this show is all about, celebrating the incredible people of Key West and their stories from every corner of our Conch community. So sit back and relax, cuz. Let's do this thing.
Experience the beautiful backcountry of the Florida Keys through an adventure like no other. Our expertly trained crew will take you on the only true sailing excursion in Key West. Kayak through beautiful channels and snorkel in the wildlife refuge. Then settle down with some refreshments and treats before the sun sets. Danger Charters. Adventure awaits. Locals get 30% off.
You also got to see now the late, great Bill Butler. We lost recently here in Key West, and you saw him play basketball. And I know we're talking about baseball, but you're talking about the good old days, and not too many people could tell me stories about him. So you got any Bill Butler stories?
Well, you know what, Joy? Back in those days, if you didn't get a ticket to the JV game, you didn't get a seat at the varsity game. That's how packed the gym was in those days. And, you know, you have to understand that that team that Bill played on also had the great Ronald Harris, Mike Berger-Raymond, also known as Toothpick because Mike played with a toothpick in his mouth, Warren Marshall, Anthony Luther Mounts, Gully Portier. That team was electric. But of course, Bill was the centerpiece because at 6'1", his jumping ability and his shooting ability was through the roof. You know, when they won that state title, I pretty sure it was against Curly. Curly had a basketball player named Serral Baptiste who was 7 foot, and Bill would outjump him on the opening toss. And he was not only a phenomenal basketball player, but he was a phenomenal human being. You know, we mentioned my mom and dad earlier, that anytime he saw my mom and dad, he would hug them, tell them how much he loved them, how much he appreciated the support that, you know, my mom and dad gave him. Just an incredible loss for our community at his passing, you know, earlier last month.
I appreciate you sharing those stories. I remember as a kid, and I've mentioned this story a couple times on different episodes, but, you know, his reputation preceded him. My older sisters and brothers would say, oh, You're going to have Mr. Butler for a teacher. He's a great teacher. And then George would say, well, he was even a better basketball player. And talking about him jumping and snatching the quarter and all the things off the rim. And so
I actually saw that at the school one day where he took it off the top of the backboard.
You saw it?
Oh yeah, it's not a myth. It's fact.
Well, he will be missed, and it's one of the main reasons why I have this show is to be able to capture all those stories before we forget, right?
Oh, you know, those days of Conch basketball were phenomenal because, you know, I don't know if they still have it. I haven't been in the gym in so long. You know, in each corner there was like a big tower. And they'd have a band up there playing music like The Horse and 25 or 6 to 4 by Chicago. And that place would get rocking. And I remember my freshman year, I was so small that if the seniors wanted a drink, they would pass me down all the way down. I'd go get the drink, go back up. Yeah. And Mr. Archer would sit up. There was a glass booth on one side of the court. And Mr. Archer would sit up there and keep an eye on us, make sure we didn't get out of hand.
Oh, that's good stuff. You talk about Mr. Archer too. So good. I'm Joy Newlish, and I appreciate you tuning into my podcast. My purpose is to bring joy into my life and the lives of others. If you enjoyed this episode, drop a review, share, and subscribe because there's a lot of good stuff on tap. You can also follow BringJoy on YouTube and Instagram, or check my website at joynewlish.com. Now go bring joy to the people in your world. Until next time, much love.